Alright, let's see how Dave does. Superman, 522 Superman. We're going to be doing a CP battle. Actually, Alexandrovich, I'm not even sure how to pronounce some of these map names. This is actually one of my favorite maps. It's so big, he's going to self-destruct. Somehow he didn't. I don't know how he did that. Yeah, this is one of my favorite maps because it's big enough that it gives you a lot of options for maneuverability. And it's open, but there's also a lot of cover. So somehow yeah, that it works for long-range turrets, short-range turrets. It essentially can work well for everything. I've had a lot of big games. I usually do pretty well. Also, Contractor is going to be in this game, so Contractor plays with Superman a lot. He's an old clanmate of ours. He's not in the clan anymore just because Chief Clan is unfortunately somewhat disintegrated as of late just because of people leaving. So Contractor is also rocking the lovely Hunter and Striker XT. Contractor has the cooler gear, but he's a good player. He usually does well in these battles. So both Contractor and Dave are dominating at this point. Although the team is losing, they got to capture these points. Dave just used his overdrive. Wasn't able to take out the mammoth there. He is in first place, but their team is down. That should change now that they have 2 of the 3 points. I would say he couldn't take on a Rico head-on, but he did have an extra drug, which Contractor's just kind of playing, hanging out, flipping upside down for fun. Sometimes he likes to do that, just to get in a Hornet. Folks, if you play Wasp Hornet, don't equip double damage first. You're the squishiest hulls in the game. You got to start with double armor. What is up with this zombie paint? Everybody's got zombie paint. Both these guys have zombie paint. I mean, that's an easy kill there. So Superman with a super fast start. Already has his overdrive ready. Their team is now up. There's a Ricochet who has used his overdrive as well. 230 points. And he's got full drugs. He's going to be able to do some damage. Just probably get some big... Oh, that poor Sita used his overdrive too right before getting huntered. Sita does have protection, which is relevant. But no supplies. Wow. Taking 3 shots. Alright. So a railgun player gets the kill. Dictator's overdrive is interesting. I wasn't really impressed with it. I mean, that was the old overdrive, but just compared to what some of the others do, Dictators felt underpowered. But the fact is that if you have a couple Dictators on your team, much like a C does, they can just completely turn a game around. Just keeping your team always on overdrives, always on full drugs. It's a big deal. So Dictators, I've played in several games recently with you're just obviously that Hornet got stunned, but if you're not using double armor, you're not going to survive in this game with Hornet. Dave should have taken him out. He was a half a second off, but he turned his aim away. Anyways, I played it in a couple of games with a bunch of Dictators, and the Dictators just are able to just our team's just dominated. Not that the Dictators were doing anything special, but just keeping our overdrives. Forgive me. I got up at 4:30 this morning to go hunting. Well, not really to go hunting, because I've never actually gone hunting in my life, and I don't have my hunting license. I just sat on the ground with a friend of mine, and that was fun. And I'm definitely going to go next year. It was a good experience. Definitely something to do again. And where I live, it's something that a lot of the people like to do. I was going to say a lot of the men like to do, but apparently there's a lot of their younger daughters in this town that also enjoy doing that. That's besides the point. Besides the fact that Superman is using Hunter. 19 kills, 6 deaths, 2 minutes left. They're up 16-5. This game is essentially over. Yeah. I told you all that to say that I'm yawning because I'm tired. and it's a hard life. So, yeah, so I'm so surprised that these dictators. So this other team had 2 dictators, and they didn't really seem to do much with them. There's a lot of players not on full drugs, which is somewhat disappointing, but um, maybe we'll live in a world someday where not everybody uses Viking, which is actually changing. I am seeing more, obviously more hunters, more hornets. Hornets Overdrive is just broken. It's so good, which I guess I'm fine with because Hornet just wouldn't see a lot of play otherwise. But we're also seeing a lot of dictators, which is kind of cool because dictator is, for the longest time, been the weakest haul. I mean, why would you play dictator? It's slower than both hunter and Viking, and you don't really get any advantage. But so it's good to see players using dictator in the higher rank players that are more experienced, and Superman activates his 3rd or 4th overdrive of the game. So these just absolutely dominate. There are 3 strikers in this game. That's interesting. I didn't see the 3rd one. But there he is, right there. But strikers are a really good turret. It takes a lot of skill to use. I've tried to use it. It doesn't work out too well. Contractor just is very good at switching equipment. He can work with fire. He can work with railgun. He can work with striker, and he does a good job at it. But the star in this battle is definitely. We'll see if he gets any more kills before the end. But yeah, he's gonna get frozen. That is one of my main combos of choice. 24 kills, 8 deaths. Contractor not too shabby. A little bit lower, but yeah, so that's game 1. I'll do another one. Alright, game 2. And this one, it looks like we've got a treat. With Superman, we've got One Shot Wonder. You've probably seen him around. He's an awesome smoky hunter player. Always uses that zombie paint that we just talked about in the previous battle. So we're gonna get to see him play in this battle. Should be fun. I've got to play with him a little bit, not as much as I would like, but a decent amount. So it's good to see him in this battle. Something I've noticed is the games are a lot more fun, except for when you're grinding for stars. When you're grinding for stars, I don't like to play with someone who's better than me because they always take the top spot. But when you're just goofing off, having fun, it's a lot of fun to play with other people that you know, because then you can compete against them when they're on the other team. And Dave just used double armor and he had no health. Why? In what world, Mr. Superman, does it make sense to use double armor when you have 0 health? Just explain that to me. Anyways. Point is, it's fun to do these battles with other people that you know, so that's cool. Superman's already got overdrive ready, which is just not fair for the other team. He gets to one-shot that Hornet. He's gonna take out this Viking. Wow, that Viking is resilient. Somehow takes 4 shots before getting gouged. But that Hornet charges in with a long-range turret without using double armor. We've seen this over and over again. Don't use Hornet Wasp without equipping double armor. It's just, unless you're going to be taking deep shots where you're under no danger, don't equip double damage first. That's just somehow that hunter died, so Superman is not huntered himself. Blue team is winning 6-1, and so Superman and One Shot Wonder are down. One Shot Wonder is actually in 3rd place, which is relevant. Now Superman did equip double armor, which is relevant there, so he can take another hammer shot to the ground. Instead, he's going to shoot the ground and lose part of the effects of his. He's not going to win this fight. Somehow he one-shot. I think he does have booster drone, which I think that's a new acquisition that he has added on. He's going to just take out this Viking. That Viking's dead. Yep. That was overkill. That missile just went to the sky. Let's see where One Shot Wonder is. There he is. He just got lit up, but he did get a kill on another field marshal. I think that's what that rank is. He's a gizmo. Nice shot through the middle. That was impressive. One Shot is changing his equipment. Let's see. He's probably changing protections. Superman's just going to shoot the little Hornet Smokey just to deal some self-damage, just so everyone knows that he does not need to play optimally to dominate. He can take self-damage for no reason, because there's obviously no reason to just shoot that Smokey literally and just take damage for no reason. So, but it's just it's all about sending a message, right? It's all about sending a message. Now he's just hanging out the base. He'll probably be dead soon, but it doesn't really matter. He's getting a lot of damage down. And getting random kills, too. Haven't really gotten to see One Shot Wonder recently. I don't know where he is. Double kills that Viking. There he is! Wow, he looked really fat there. The Hunter is definitely a fat hull. Like, compared to the Viking is very sleek and trim, and the Hunter is just this kind of bulbous, plump thing. I don't know how Superman always gets these one-shot kills. Like, how? Takes point A. He's going to use damage and then probably pop a repair kit. That's what I would do. Yep, there it is. There it is. Okay, so One Shot Wonder got a kill there. And got him. One Shot Wonder is doing well as well. He's got overdrive ready, pushing on that advance. We'll get to see what happens to him in the distance. And he takes out the fire. Nice job to One Shot. OSW, as people have said. So red team is losing, so they're running out of time. They got to push the attack. Superman's doing a good job playing team deathmatch, which I am all for. This is a tank game. I want to shoot tanks. I don't want to capture points. But one of the ways that you win, you score crystals, is to capture the points. So unfortunately, he does get huntered here. That hunter could have taken, yeah, if he had just used literally probably any supplies, he would have been able to get a kill there. But for some players, they just have this determination that they are not going to drug. One Shot Wonder's doing well. That zombie paint's cool. Wow, double kill. Alright. And another kill. I wish I lived in a world where every shot that I took ended up being a kill, but I unfortunately don't. Striker's a, yep, there you go, shooting the wall. I don't know if that was a good use of overdrive, but he's got an seat on him, so he's fine. 56 seconds left. They're down 16-9. So despite all the heroics, the team is losing. And I think part of that is just we spent a lot of time attacking the opponents and not capping points. And I don't know if they can come back in that amount of time. The opponents hold C and are retaking B and A. Wow. So they currently have all 3 points. 27 seconds left. It's 16-10. Can they get a comeback? 11-16. Red owns 2 points. 20 seconds left. Can they get the third? They're taking A. 15 seconds left. They're down by 4. 12-15. Down by 3. 10 seconds left. They have all 3 points. 14-13. 14-14. Are you kidding me? 4 seconds left. 14-13. Oh my word! What a comeback! 14-13. They were down 16-10 with about 30 seconds left. And red team is able to pull it out. Shout out to Superman. Shout out to One Shot Wonder for playing a really hard-fought victory there.